So I've had this lingering thought lately about new age photographers, and I'm probably classified as one of them, although we've been doing this now a decade. It's really interesting to see, and hopefully this YouTube video is really beneficial for couples out there planning a wedding, or photographers. You might do a bit of introspection work after you listen to this. As I always say to so many people, I don't know the answers to anything. These are just my opinions and you can take them however you like. But what's been on my mind lately so often is the whole shift from photography and making a photograph to becoming a marketing genius. And I feel like the people that are working on the art that you don't see coming up on social media are the true photographers. And I don't want to downplay anyone and say you can't take a photo. No, not at all. But there are a few people online that are so good at marketing. They've gone viral. They are all over it. They're constantly on the gram, on the TikTok, doing everything. And we're a part of that crowd. But it's not the photography that is making the bookings. It's not the photography that couples see. And I get it. I'm like, a lot of, the whole world of, marketing and stuff's shifted so much. But what I want to say is, for the couples out there planning a wedding, try to look beyond the crap. In the end of the day, you're getting left with a product, a photograph, and an experience that you get to have. And it's all very well seeing, the behind the scenes of the photographer and the personality coming out. But you've got to make sure that the photographs are what you want in the end of the day. Personally, I've seen photographers, so-called wedding photographers out there who, like I said, are marketing geniuses, teaching photography, not teaching marketing, putting down photographers that aren't in the new age marketing reels and TikTok dances, putting them down and saying they are not photographers and they are not relevant today. I think they're more relevant than they ever have been because it's becoming so scarce. Someone that understands photography, someone that's a true artist and a storyteller, that is so fucking rare to see. Excuse the plane coming over our head at our house in Chugan. Here it goes. So a bit of a pause here. If you know Chugan, that's the Chugan pause. But why I bring this up, because it's pretty hard to see and to watch, people that put on the persona of being an incredible photographer, but the reality is they're just really good at marketing and they could sell a product to anyone. And if you look deep into their storytelling, into their edits, into their composition, into their lighting, they probably don't have much fucking to teach, right? Incredible photographers out there. Cy Moore from Bailey and Moore, New Zealand, the GOAT, the master. That guy is not on social media doing TikTok dances, and it's not to say it's wrong, but why I bring this up is because that's the person that you'd learn photography off. Photography, maybe not marketing, but photography, because they've got something to teach. They understand photography. So if you are a photographer out there feeling a little bit like, oh fuck, I'm becoming a social media expert rather than a photographer, maybe try balance it a bit. Or, you know what, I remember, many of you might not know, but We Are the Parsons, some of you hopefully do know them. I would say it was 9, 8, 7 years ago or something. They did a year off social media, not only to see how it affected their business, but to connect deeper as a family. Social media probably has no benefits in terms of educating you as a photographer. Personally, you see an image online, it's just constant scroll. So think about what you're doing in your business. Think about what you actually can teach. If you're an incredible photographer and you've got your hand up and you're like, yep, that's me, and you've got marketing down pat, well done. You've got it all. But I'm struggling to find anyone that has it all. I maybe you guys know, so comment below if you do know someone that's got it all down packed, from crazy viral marketing to incredible photography. There are many amazing photographers out there whose photographs do the marketing for them. And think about that. Think about that. You know, I remember a long time ago, excuse the plane, it's 2 and 5 minutes. Long time ago, a friend of mine said, look, if you need to do Google ads, your photographs aren't loud enough, meaning your photographs aren't hitting well enough, meaning you probably need to focus on your photography rather than trying to market yourself to get bookings. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. We do it all. We do all the marketing, all that jargon. But I would never downplay the importance of those amazing photographers out there that aren't showing up on social media. Because to me, they are the ones I want to learn from. Because to me, the art of photography is more important than the trend of social media. And think about that. Anyway, I hope this little video helps. That's what's on my mind lately. Comment below if you do enjoy it. Subscribe. But again, thank you everyone for tuning in.